Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Refs World. I am buzzing for this one, our biggest game yet. I'm the assistant referee in the London Sunday Challenge Cup final. This is the biggest amateur cup competition for London teams, and through good scores and stuff. I don't know if you've seen it on Insta, but I made a post. I'll post it here of how I got my place in officiating in the final. And also, I've got to plug a little bit because, you know, I've won this back in 2017-18 season. Probably wasn't as difficult as it is now back then because a lot of teams, both some good players, a lot of Saturday players that play semi-pro. The final is Trabzonspor versus Hatch Lane. The final is played at Haringey Borough Stadium, so it's like 5 minutes from my house. So I'm just going to walk there. And then I promise this time to show you all around the stadium. I know last final I didn't. But let's quickly go through the cup runs from both teams. So round one, I'm on Trabzonspor. So they beat Bickley 2-0. I was actually the assistant referee in that game. I remember that game, the other assistant didn't turn up. So the teams had to take one half each in doing it. And Hatch Lane got a home win walkover against Mile M Beatty's squad. So that was the first round results. Second round, just bear with me because I'm looking through. Trabzonspor beat Highgate Albion, so they both play in the same league. Highgate Albion's just lost in the national finals against Beatties, so that's a big win for Trabzonspor, very big win. And Hatch Lane beat Westbourne United, who again also in the Barnet Sunday League Championship Division. They won that, so a great win for Hatch Lane. They won 4-2. We move on to the third round, I believe. So let's take a look. Trabzonspor beat Hatcham 3-2. I remember seeing somewhere online that they scored a last-minute winner, and Hatcham are a great side, challenging SE Dons for the league title. So very, very good side. And then Hatch Lane beat SE Dons in this round 2-0. Again, I remember seeing this online. That is a fantastic win for Hatch Lane. One of their players, I think, scored a banger. So yeah, big, big win. I think people saying that SE Dons were the favourites. So Hatch Lane have put that to bed. And quarter-final time, Hatch Lane beat Spartans 5-1. Comfortable winners there. Again, I saw some stuff online. They were playing some very good football. Very good. So this team is of a high quality. Same like Trabzonspor. And then Trabzonspor won 3-2 against Bayswater. Don't know much about that team. I think they're in Under the Radars League, second or third. So they must be good to reach the quarterfinals of the London Cup. Semi-final time, Hatch Lane beat SW Alumni 2-1. We've refed SW Alumni. They beat Lambeth All-Stars 3-1 earlier on in this competition. That's a very good side. To win that 2-1, big result. That put them in the final. And then Trabzonspor beat Beatties 2-1. That's a massive win. Beatties have just been crowned national champions, beating Highgate in the final. So congrats to them. So yeah, huge win. And then today, 5:30 kickoff, Trabzonspor versus Hatch Lane. I'm buzzing for this one. I've been a player in this final, so I know what it feels like. And now I get to officiate in. So yeah, absolutely buzzing. Can't wait to get there. Just going to eat lunch, dinner-ish. Make sure I'm ready to go. And then, yeah, I'm going to walk to the stadium. And I'll definitely record this time. I'll show you the stadium, show you the stands, inside the dressing rooms. Hopefully, I'll ask the ref beforehand as well if I can record the pre-match talk that he does to his officials. And then, yeah, I'll record that and hopefully let you in on an insight on how referees communicate with officials and what they expect of us. So, yeah, see you at the ground. This is the cup final pitch, Haringey Borough. We're not really allowed on the pitch unless we put our boots on. So, there's a stand there. Nice pitch for today's final. Buzzing, absolutely buzzing. 250 tickets sold, so that was sold out all online. And then you can come to the door and still buy tickets. So there's probably going to be like 300 fans here. It's going to be crazy, man. My biggest game yet. I'm so buzzing. First season I get a county cup final like this, biggest for the London teams. Just going to go to the changing rooms. I met Jamal, who runs the tournament, does such a good job. And then I'll just show our facilities and stuff as well.
Hi guys, cool. First enough, congratulations on getting this cup final appointment. You're all here on merit and merit alone, I think, and also everything else. So, yeah, you're here for a reason. Just go up there and smash it. Kev, sorry, Nath, Full official, first time, get used to the board. Obviously, all asking you full match record, and if you can, it's from what I've known from doing full official, can you try and make a note of the fouls that I give against a player?
Okay.
And then at half time, or even if the coaches are so saying, oh, he's committing multiple fouls, and if you've then got a tally to say, actually, this is the first one, or you could, if at half time you come in for that lock number 5 said 4 fouls, you probably want to pick up on that in the second half. That'll help me out, and that'll help you out on the benches. Yeah, come in.
Who's it?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, just interrupt you.
No, that's right.
My name's Michael Burke.
Hi, sir.
I'm the Vice President of the London Football Association, Secretary of this Cups Committee. Just a welcome to the game, that's all.
Cool, thank you. Yeah, it's a lovely day for it.
Yeah, indeed.
Good
Yeah.
match for
It should be frost and snow. Proper football stuff, that's what I say. Anyway, have a good game.
Cool.
Again.
Thank you. Enjoy it.
Take care.
Yeah, and then subs. I don't have buzzer flags, so Dimitri, I'm going to ask you to go bench side.
Yeah.
So for any subs, you just ask Dimitri, flag me, shout at me, whatever. Just make sure that they're not going to do, the player's not coming off and the player's not going to come on unless I actually signal it.
I think that's it for. Come on.
Yeah, so just make sure that I'm 100% sure before anything starts happening. Balls, you're in control of the balls. Just roll it on. For some reason, we like it, you really roll it on and not kicking it on. Other than that, any questions for yourself?
No.
Perfect.
Actually, how many got standing and sitting and
Because cup final, probably 2.
2 standing? Yeah.
Yeah. I am quite lenient on it. If one standing underneath, then I'm happy with that. Just as long as it doesn't look messy or anything like that, that's all I ask.
Manage it.
And pick your times when you ask them to. Obviously, if you're just going to see it, don't ask them all to sit down. Things like that. Try and work with. Sometimes you get someone who's on the bench and they'll work with you. Sometimes you just look at them and they'll sit down. So yeah, anything like that. Any other questions? Perfect. Okay, guys. So Dimitri, you'll go bench side. Because Nate's doing full match record, I don't need anything from you. All I ask is if there is something in front of you, like a caution, maybe just note that down, just in case Nathan misses it. But hopefully not. Offside, bread and butter, they're yours all day. All I ask is to delay it as long as possible, unless it's attacker, one-on-one with goalkeeper, and he's obviously offside. If we don't want to clear or anything like that. And then ball in and out. So you've got throw-ins, down your side, stand stuff, all in thirds. You've got your third, looking for you to lead. You can go down low, we'll go up together. Middle third, that's where we need to be going together. Again, go down low, go up together. If you're unsure in that area, just look at me, I'll lead, I'll take anything that I need to. We'll take it nice and slow there, especially in front of the benches. My third, just follow me. When I give it, follow the flags, that's all I ask. If I'm looking at you from my third, it's because I think there might have been a nick or something that I might have missed. If you're unsure, don't do anything, I'll go my way. If you are sure, something low down. Similar thing with corners, you've got your third. I'm going to be asking you to lead it. Only time I might get involved is if I think there's been a nick that you might have missed. If there is an old fine, go quickly up, I'll probably blow the whistle and go. All I ask is you just follow me on that. Cool. Middle, again, look at me, we'll go together. If I'm looking at you, because I think there might have been something, if you can help me out there, do. If you're unsure, go down, like do an agitated down low or go straight for a goal kick. I'm happy with that. And my third, follow me again. Goal kicks, when we're judging them, all I ask is we both do the same. You both do the same. So first couple, they're doing them long. First couple in the first half, if in the first half, do them. Same in the second half. If they're doing them short, you're going to be there that's anyway. Only thing is attacker in the penalty box. If there is one there, if he's not interested, we'll let the game go. If he's interested and he's going for the ball, put the flag up, we'll get to the goal kick. We don't want to risk anything there, especially on a final. Fouls, see it while I'm refereeing the game. I tend to try and let things go if possible. So yeah, just to try and match me on that. If the temperature's rising, I'll try and be more active. I'd like to see you try and match me. The first 10 minutes, the next 10 minutes, all going to be different. So we just have to match the temperature of the game. If it's going up, we need to go up with it. That's all I ask. Advantage, if you're giving a foul, just be wary that I might shout advantage, so just be ready to keep going.
Okay.
Same thing, if there's, and if I've given an advantage but it's offside, quickly put the flag up so I can put it back quite quickly.
Yeah.
Would be great. Yeah, I don't think there's, if there's a foul that you've given in your treble zone, which is going to be about 10 yards, if I'm halfway up the pitch, it's going to throw. If you think it deserves a caution or a sending off, I would hope that your flag will give me an indication, a clear indication that you think something needs to be done a bit more. If I need to, I'll come across the coach. Mascons, same thing. I'm not sure what everyone says. All just get a different point of view, get the facts straight, that's all I ask. Dismissals are more important than any caution, so if you just come over to me with one fact and you say number 8, headbutt, send him off, I'm happy with that. Cautions we can sort out afterwards. Other than that, any questions?
Is it normal flags?
Just normal flags, yeah, no brothers.
No, it's not.
You know when you give a foul near us,
Yep.
you want us to wave or just you've given it, just get on?
So it's that kind of thing where give me first bite of the cherry. If you, they'll probably moan at you if you sometimes you don't. So
Yeah.
if it's in your colour area, they'll be expecting you to give it.
Yeah.
So sometimes it will help you if you're also flagging.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it does help you and it does help me as well. Injuries, blood injuries, obviously they'll be coming over to you. Just managing blood injuries have to be stopped in play. Have to be happy that bleeding stopped. Injuries, they might actually come over to where you guys are. I'll wave them on. Wait, it's far enough away.
so happy to go to return them to pitch from anywhere.
Yes,
Suitable by me.
injuries, not blood injuries. Blood injuries have to be.
Badly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Any other questions for you guys? No?
Happy.
Perfect.
You can see what you're
Yeah, that's the team sheets.
I'll chase them on.
Sure?
Yeah.
If you're here, we want to double go.
Here we go, you heard what the referee expects from us, and the teams walk out. We're donning the new yellow tops. I quite like this kit, to be fair. So we've got Trabzonspor on your left wearing the maroon kit, and Hatch Lane on your right wearing the navy blue. Here we go, biggest cup final in London for the amateur teams on a Sunday. You can see the Trabzonspor fans out in full there. They bring the flares, they brought everything, and more fans were coming into the stadium as the game was going on. So there ended up being around 350 to 450 fans. Huge final. I hope you enjoy it. And as always, I'll be talking you through my performance, showing you a few fouls, cards, chances, and mainly goals. Enjoy the final. And we have kickoff. My cameraman missed the whistle for the first and second half. But let's get right into the final. And it's 1-0 Trabzonspor in under a minute. Corners whipped in, they win the header, head it back across goal, and he's there unmarked. Free header, 1-0. What a start in the biggest cup final in London. Let's take a look at Lino Cam to see if he was offside. So the corner's whipped in, and then you can see a player there standing on the post. It's clearly onside. Easy call for me. 1-0 Trabzonspor, like I said. So that challenge that I put in just before the yellow card obviously resulted in a yellow card, and this was it. Let's take another look at it. So the player takes a touch there, and then you can see there, yeah, he just lunges in. He's very lucky that the Hatch Lane player doesn't make a meal out of that. But I think it definitely warranted a yellow card, lunging in like that, nice and early, and then lets the players know that you can't make challenges like that. So well done, referee. Because there wasn't really a lot going on, I'll leave in some of the half chances. That was very close by one of the Hatch Lane players. Still remains 1-0 Trabzonspor. We get to take a look at Lino Cam again, as a couple of the players on my side were asking for offside. So here's the pass. You can see he's onside. A great run there, but it doesn't result into anything. Great defending there by the right back for Hatch Lane. So you don't see it, but someone's in the way. The assistant referee actually flagged for the free kick here because he was in a much better position. So this is the benefit of working in a team. So well done to the assistant referee. So I think Hatch Lane had the ball in the back of the net here, but it was given as a free kick. So let's take another look at it. Yeah, you see keeper has two hands on it, and then the defender just comes in a second late, entitled to challenge for the ball, but definitely a foul on the keeper. Other than some good football being played, not a lot going on in terms of chances. And if you look right across directly in front of the camera, you see a fourth official in Sunday League. Huge final, fourth official on my side who helped me with the benches and doing the subs on that day. So shout out to that fourth official. And that's the half-time whistle. Trabzonspor go into the half 1-0 up, courtesy of an early goal within 1 minute. They got a corner and score from it, and they've defended really well this first half. Haven't been troubled at all. Hatch Lane have had more of the ball. They've grown into the game, but they still trail 1-0. These are the kits also that we got given before the game by the London FA. We get to keep as well new kits, which is amazing. And also my performance, I've not really had that much to do. It's a fast-paced game, so I've had to move up and down, to be fair. But with offside calls, I've had one or two, one not given, one given. And as you saw from Lino Cam, I've been correct. So yeah, great half from my side. I'm bench side as well, which is amazing for a County Cup final. I've got a fourth official helping me. And also I've got a massive crowd of 200-300 behind me. So even more pressure that they're watching every decision that you're making. But yeah, it's been a great experience. I hope it continues like that in the second half. And we'll see you at full time. And the second half begins. Can Hatch Lane get back into the game? And Hatch Lane have found the equaliser. Sorry, you won't be able to see a lot down this left-hand side because of the fans. Great ball whipped in. Shouts for offside and handball. So we're going to take a look at that on Lino Cam. But for now, Hatch Lane have the equaliser. Here's Lino Cam. So just before he crosses it, we're going to pause it. And as you can see, it's a great run by that player. Definitely not offside. So there's no problems there. Good call. And then let's see if it hits his face. You can't really see because the player gets in the way. It looks like it bounces up and hits him in the face. Only one player appealing really. But other than that, Hatch Lane have found the equaliser early on. And Hatch Lane have turned it around again from a corner. Hits a defender there, falls to a Hatch Lane player, and that is a great finish. All those players in the box, and he puts it roof of the net. Great finish. Hatch Lane are now 2-1 up in the final. So huge chance there for Hatchlane, cleared off the line, but that's not all it was. Was that offside first of all? He rounds the keeper. Now look at this, right off of his arm. I missed this one. It happened so quick, I didn't even see it. Let's go take a look at Lino Cam. Nothing came of it, but let's go take a look at it, see if it was offside and then what the camera picked up. So here we go. You see the run here. Yeah, he's clearly onside. Rounds the keeper there and it just smashes his arm. But the thing is, not one player, or I don't think people from the crowd saw the handball. That's how quick it happened. You haven't heard one shout on camera. So yeah, I've missed that one. I'll take that one. If it was picked up, that would have been a straight red card for denying an obvious goal scoring opportunity, or attempting but failing to deny one, and his arm was in an unnatural position, so it would have been a straight red. So I just want you to focus on the keeper here. I'll let this clip run. Corner to Trabzonspor, but focus on the keeper and then we'll talk about it after. So here's the replay. As you saw, the keeper ends up throwing a punch. Don't really know what happened at the start. So the player's backing in. I think he accidentally steps on his toed egg. Yeah, he does. Keeper's not happy. Little push in there. And there's the punch. Oh my gosh, a punch in a final. He's very lucky that no one saw that and there was a massive crowd blocking him there. But yeah, keeper's thrown a punch. So that should have been 2 red cards in this game. And what a save that is. Great reverse pass here. We slow it down. Striker takes a touch and passes it across. Not sure what happened off the ball there. And look at that save. Wow. Don't normally put the keeper's saves on there, but he's kept them in front. So I put my flag up a little bit early for this one as the player stopped running, but as you can see here, he's leaning slightly offside, a bit slow getting up, so it was a good call. And also with the offsides, I need to raise my flag straight up in the air, point it towards the sky and wait for the referee to blow his whistle, then point it down. So I just pointed it straight across the pitch, so it's a learning curve for me there. But yeah, it was offside, should have just held it a little bit until he actually touched the ball. But yeah, another good call. And another huge save by the keeper that keeps them in front. The free kick is whipped in, is headed on, and great save. So he shouldn't even be on the pitch, but he's now turned into Casillas in his prime, and Hatchlane still lead 2-1. So I gave it offside. We'll go to Lino Cam. It's not the clearest. My cameraman couldn't move due to there being so many fans. He looks offside there, but we'll go to a screenshot. You can see here it was a great run. He wasn't offside. Rolling up to the mistakes. You can see the player's leg just coming into the picture now. So the 22 made a very good run. There was a covering defender after, but yeah, he was onside. Good run. And here's the award ceremony. I was absolutely buzzing to have made this final. My first season in officiating, and I get appointed in a county cup final, the biggest one in London for amateur teams. So I was the assistant referee 1 as well, which is bench side. Amazing experience. And also congratulations to Rob, the referee, Kevin, the other assistant, and Nate, the 4th official, on their appointments as well. Just a great achievement to have been appointed to this final. And also a massive congratulations to the winners, Hatch Lane. You can see why they won this competition. Very, very good footballing side, and enjoy your celebrations. And that's the full-time whistle. Hatch Lane are your London Sunday Challenge Cup champions, and deservedly so after that second half performance. They came out quick. Within 15 minutes, they scored 2 goals, which put them in front. They kept the ball really well. The only difficult part for them was the last 20 minutes. They defended well again, and the keeper was amazing. But let's talk about those 2 big decisions. So the first one, Trabzonspor player should have been sent off for the handball. So Hatch Lane striker takes it round the keeper, shoots. It does hit his foot and then bounces up onto his arm. Whether that was going in or not, or whether he'd done it on purpose, I don't really know. But I feel like I should have spotted that. So a bit disappointed in myself that I didn't. But it just happened so quick. Hit his foot, hit his arm. No one called for it, I don't think. Not one Hatch Lane player shouted for handball, as you saw in the replays. Maybe the bench, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, that would have been a red for denying an obvious goal scoring opportunity, or attempting to deny one, even if it was a failed attempt. And also the keeper for Hatch Lane threw a punch, again, over something so silly. I feel like the guy was backing in and accidentally stepped on his foot. Only that player will know. And then a little coming together, and then the keeper throws a punch. Had that been seen, he would have been red carded as well. He's very lucky that there was a crowd of players around him, so it wasn't spotted, and then he went on to make 2 game-winning saves. And yeah, I made a wrong call right at the end as well with the offside. That player made a great one. Again, disappointing, but it wasn't too game-changing. And yeah, just an amazing experience, and I'm so happy. And also, I get my London FA medal. And I really hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think about my performance, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Ref's World.